This is Athletics Now, and I'm Mark Edgman, a Certified Athletic Administrator. This program is to inform parents and students of the ins and outs of high school athletics. If you have any questions, please email me at medgemon@uplandchristian.org. That's medgemon@uplandchristian.org. Today I'd like to share with you information about the rules that control students transferring from one high school to another to play sports. Basically, the concern is having a player move from one school to another to play at the varsity level at the new school. And that's the key. If they're going to go play at the varsity level at the new school. Entering into high school, the students can choose to attend any high school. But once you start attending that high school, then the CIF rules will begin to apply. If during the student's freshman year you find that the school does not meet your needs, you can transfer to another high school and you will not have any restrictions as long as you are enrolled in the new high school on the first day of the student's sophomore year. The main concern of students moving from one school to another is they're being recruited to play sports at the new school. And this is against CIF rules, and those rules were established by the over 570 high schools in Southern California, which is the southern section of CIF. And that's been done over many, many years. No one employed by the school, that would be even a coach, a volunteer coach, a parent, or even a booster, can recruit you to play at their school. A student can come over and encourage you, but not an adult. Now, after the start of the student's sophomore year, transfers become much more restricted. Your home is in a public school district, and that is important to know. If you would choose to move after the start of your sophomore year and be eligible to play at the varsity level at the new school, you would have to have moved out of the original school, high school district you live in and into another. This is where parents try to get tricky and try to outsmart the rule. The rule is there to help our students and our schools, and we need the parents to help us by following these rules. If you're considering a change of schools and your child is looking to play at a varsity level, then please speak with your athletic director or the CIF office and see if you can make the move legally. A transfer requires that paperwork is completed and approved by the CIF office. The first form is to see if your child has had contact with the new school or coach before they enrolled. This is to prevent students from being encouraged to leave their school and be promised great things at the new school. The second form is to document the transfer. It will show that your son or daughter played a sport at the first school and that they will be restricted from playing at the varsity level at the new school. Remember, if your child plays at any level at school A, they will not be allowed to play varsity at school B in that sport the next year. They can play JV or any lower level team. If a player goes to the new school and the paperwork is not completed or even started, and someone says that he or she played at school A last year and would not be eligible to play at school B, and it is confirmed, then that team your son or daughter is on would have to forfeit all the games he or she's played in. No one wants this to happen, so please make sure you check that everything has been completed. Now there are ways to deal with unexpected and unforeseen events, and that is by filing a hardship request. This is a more involved form, and not many are approved. The key is an unexpected or unforeseen event. Check again with your school's AD or with the CIF office in your section. Here is a question that was emailed to me from last week's show. They asked if their son was on the JV team this year at school A, but he was expelled. Can he play varsity at school B? The answer is no. If a child is expelled, he will not be eligible to play at the next school for 1 year at any level. Well, if you have any questions, you can email me at medgman@uplandchristian.org. The CIF Southern Section has their own website at www.cifss.org. Concerned about your child's grades? I found a survey that looked to see if participants in activity programs do better in the classroom. There was a big increase in students' GPAs for those that were involved in at least one activity or sport, and it increased if they were in 2 or 3 activities. Parents, please help your child get involved in a club, a band, performing arts, or a sport, and watch their grades improve. Your athletic director is probably looking forward to the National Conference of High School Directors of Athletics that will be in San Diego December 12th through the 16th. This convention is sponsored by the National Federation of State High School Association and the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Our California State Athletic Directors Conference is scheduled in San Diego, but it's not until April 22nd through the 26th of next year. Both of these conventions are very informative, and a lot of good information is passed on there. If you find out that your AD is not going, encourage him to attend. Maybe you can help financially during these tough times. Now, just a few highlights from Upland Christian Sports. Our girls varsity volleyball team is off to a great start with a second place finish in the Brethren Christian tournament, and they're ranked number 4 as of last week in their division of CIF. Newsflash, they just won the Joshua Springs volleyball tournament. Congratulations, girls. Our JV team won the consolation championship the next Saturday at the Brethren tournament in volleyball. Football is off to a rough start, but we have a very young team this year, and our coach Williams, said he has seen great improvement so far and looks forward to being much stronger throughout the year. Cross country is running strong with both teams doing well in their first league meet. Our junior high football team is continuing to improve, and our volleyball team will be starting play this week. That's it now for Athletics Now. Please email me if you have any questions or suggestions.